Hello, my name is Keith Williams, and I am also known as Sotunus, and I am acting head of the Light Aspect at the Force Academy. As such, it is both my privilege and responsibility to invite you to partake in our introductory programme. For those of you who found this video through the Force Academy, I hope that all made perfect sense to you. Fear not if you found this video through a different source, such as a link, or through YouTube. I will be providing some much needed exposition. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
The Force Academy is an online realm consisting of a website, which is the first port of call for many visitors, a wiki which contains many works from past and contemporary members, a chat program which allows real-time discourse between members, and last but most important, the forums, which have seen the majority of activity in the past and continue to do so. The Force Academy exists as a place of study of several different schools of thought. It exists so that these schools of thought can be compared, contrasted and tested against one another, an approach that allows students both depth and breadth in their studies. The Force Academy began nearly 2 decades ago, in the year 1998. At its inception, the focus was on the teachings of the Light Jedi and the Dark Jedi, as inspired by Star Wars. As time progressed, this evolved to include the Sith and other Star Wars-inspired groups. However, it is real-life practice which has had the greatest impact on the Force Academy and forced the most change. The best example of this was the creation and emergence of a group known as the Shadows. They emerged from students of the Light and the Dark, but rejected the basic dichotomy and dynamics as established by their predecessors. As a result, the Force Academy now exists as 3 distinct groups, better known as aspects: the Light, the Dark, and the Shadow. The word aspect has come into common usage to refer to the different groups which make up the Force Academy. It reflects the fact that each group is simply an aspect of the larger whole which is the Force Academy. However, it also implies the inclusiveness of each of the groups with their broad thematic names. It reflects the fact that there are now ideological, practical and philosophical inspirations and influences which are more paramount and pressing in the contemporary Force Academy than its original Star Wars inspiration. However, with this said, the Light aspect is grounded in the way of the Jedi. We consider ourselves Jedi and consider ourselves part of the wider Jedi community which exists today. This is reflected in the introductory program, which is based on a book called The Jedi Compass, a work which is a collection of works from the broader Jedi community from over the last 15 years. As such, it contains the essential makings of a Jedi, as tested and proven since the very beginnings of the modern Jedi community. I would like to mention at this point in time that all materials that you will require to participate in the introductory program will be provided by the Light Aspect at the Force Academy or through one of our other presences on the internet. However, I would recommend the Jedi Compass for any aspiring learner or scholar interested in the Jedi community. All proceeds from the purchase of the Jedi Compass go towards UNICEF, and as such, the Force Academy receives no financial benefit from the purchase of the Jedi Compass.
Before the video ends, I would just like to say a few more words. John Milton famously said that luck is the residue of design. By that he meant that your fortunes, both good and ill, are the consequences of your planning, whether it was adequate or insufficient for you to attain your goals. This is true of all endeavours, and that includes the introductory program. If you plan to succeed, you must plan to be sincere. If you are honest with us, we can guide you. If you're honest with yourself, you can recognise the changes you must make in your life. This brings me to my next quote: "Fear is the mind killer," taken from the Litany Against Fear found in the Junisos of books. What it means is fear is the great barrier to our decision making. It is what prevents us taking the actions we must. And it is the only barrier you have in life. We will not put up artificial barriers to make you fail in the light aspect. We want you to succeed. We will train and teach you to reach the standards we demand. But if you are not sincere, if you decide that fear is going to rule your training, we cannot help you. So, if you do decide to carry on with the introductory program, you must put aside fear and you must plan to be sincere. Thank you for your time. All necessary information will be in the description below. If you do wish to carry on with the introductory program, please go to the Force Academy and create an account, or please carry on with the next video in this series called The Force, which can also be found on this channel. Thank you for your time.